Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. Pro-Wike lawmakers in quote, of Rivers State has written to the federal government and the banks and other institutions that has to do with the finances of Rivers State to stop Governor Fubara from accessing fund for the expenditure of the state. This video we're going to look at whether this House of Assembly in quote has the right to do what it has done, and whether the federal government and the other institutions they wrote to, including banks, have any rights to listen to them, and also look at whether Fubara himself has he violated the constitution that will warrant anybody stopping the allocation of Rivers State from getting to the elected governor of Rivers State. That is the issue that we are going to address, and in addressing it, we are going to find out at the end whatever the federal government does in respect to this will determine whether Nigeria is a democracy or a banana republic. That is what we're going to look at right now. The threat that has been posed on the finances of Rivers State by the lawmakers who defected from PDP to APC. Now, before I go further on this, if you are new to my channel, you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, the Martin Amaewhule led Rivers State House of Assembly, loyal to the former governor of Rivers State and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Wike, has shut down the expenditure from the state's Consolidated Revenue Fund. Now, the declaration followed the expiration of the 7 days ultimatum handed down to the governor to represent the 2024 budget before the House. The House disclosed this in a letter dated July 15, 2024, and signed by Amaewhule and addressed to Governor Fubara, the State Deputy Governor, Professor Ngozi Odu, Secretary to the State Government, the Accountant General of Rivers State, and the Governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. All these were copied this letter written by Amaewhule, the Speaker of the defected lawmakers. Others that were copied the letter include Auditor General of Rivers State, the Chairman of Revenue Allocation Mobilization and Fiscal Commission, based in Abuja. That's Revenue Mobilization Commission that is in charge of distribution of monthly allocation to states, the Accountant General of the Federation, and the Managing Directors of Zenith Bank and Access Bank. Now, the leader of the defected lawmakers, the House of Assembly of the defected lawmakers, Honorable Major Jack, had during plenary drawn the attention of the House to the combined provisions of Section 121 and 122 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as altered, and claimed that Fubara has continued to violate the Constitution by spending from the state's consolidated revenue without an appropriation law. When the House began to debate Jack's statement, members condemned the governor's disregard for the Constitution in unison and in strong terms, despite repeated reminders of the consequences of his action. Thus, they expressed their support for the shutdown of expenditure from the state's consolidated revenue fund forthwith. Amaewhule stated that it was important that Fubara now sees. Okay, he said that Amaewhule stated that it is unfortunate that Fubara now sees violation of the provisions of the Constitution and court judgments as a way of governance. He further stated that as representatives of the people, the House will not look the other way while the governor consistently trampled on the Constitution he swore to uphold. Now this is their position, the lawmakers. This is what this makes them feel good when they wrote it and dispatched it. They feel that they are doing the right thing. The Pro-Wike lawmakers who defected from PDP to APC. Now, they cited that Fubara violated Section 121 and 122 of the 1999 Constitution. Now, what does Section 121 say? Now, the Section 121 of the 1999 Constitution states that the governor shall cause to be prepared and laid before the House of Assembly at any time before the commencement of each financial year estimates of the revenue and the expenditures of the state for the next following financial year. Then the other Section 122 that they are also referenced that the governor violated was that states that if the Appropriation Bill in respect of any financial year has not passed into law by the beginning of the financial year, the governor may authorize the withdrawal of money from the consolidated revenue fund of the state for the purpose of meeting expenditure necessary to carry on the services of the government for a period not exceeding 6 months or until the coming into operation of the law, whichever is the earlier. Now, these are the two sections of the Constitution they claim that Fubara violated, on the basis of which they want to shut down the expenditure of Rivers State, shut down the funding of Rivers State activities, want to paralyze Rivers State financially. Do they have any locus? Are they right? They were absolutely wrong, and they know it. This is because Fubara never violated the Section 121 and 122 that they were citing, which was the basis of their writing the so-called letters to the banks and to the FAAC and everywhere to stop Fubara from having access to the Consolidated Revenue Fund of Rivers State. Now, as a proof that they don't have any right and that Fubara did not violate that section of the Constitution or any law for that matter. In fact, Fubara fulfilled that Section 121. He fulfilled it. He has presented the budget. So nobody can accuse Fubara that he didn't present budget. So they are lying to those they sent those letters to, that Fubara has not presented the budget for the year 2024, for which he is withdrawing money to run Rivers State. That's a lie from the pit of hell. This is because many of us are aware, I'm sure you are aware yourself, that Governor Fubara had in December 2023 signed the 2024 budget of 800 billion naira into law in fulfillment of that section 121. He presented the budget and it was passed and he signed it into law. He signed it into law because he presented the budget of 800 billion naira before the lawmakers that was led by the former speaker who did not defect from PDP to APC. We are talking about Honorable Edison Ehie, who is now the chief of staff to the governor. By that time, he was the speaker. He did not defect. His colleagues who remained, whose seats were intact, elected him as the Speaker of the House. And Fubara presented the budget of 2024 to him in fulfillment of Section 121 of the 1999 Constitution. So that section they were citing that Fubara violated is a lie. Fubara fulfilled it. He had presented the 2024 Appropriation Bill to the House of Assembly with the Speaker at the time, Ehie. And the House passed it and he signed it into law. And these people who defected and their seats were declared vacant want the man to come back and represent the same budget. Where is that done? If not in a banana republic like Nigeria, why would some people have the temerity to do that kind of thing? Are you getting what I'm saying? Now, it's also important to note that Amaewhule and 24 or so other lawmakers that defected, their seats were declared vacant December 13, 2023. December 13, 2023, after they dumped the PDP for the APC. Their seat having been declared vacant, they were no longer members of the State House of Assembly. When the budget was passed, they said they have defected. And their defection was in violation of Section 109(1)(g) of the 1999 Constitution, which makes their seat vacant. That was it in the eyes of the law. So in the eyes of the law, they remain former members of the Rivers State House of Assembly and not current members. So they do not have the locus, the authority to even write any letter to anyone that should be accepted and even looked into to be implemented to stop Rivers State governor from accessing revenue of Rivers State from federal government. Now, we are watching to see what the federal government will do. We are watching what the Tinubu administration will do so that we now know whether Nigeria is a democracy or just a mere banana republic. So, having been certified by December 13, 2023, that they were no longer members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, how then do they expect Governor Fubara to present the 2024 budget to them? So in their thinking, Rivers State is operating without a budget. It's laughable that they will descend so low to think that Rivers State has no budget. They ought to have been aware that Rivers State governor presented 800 billion naira appropriation for 2024. Like the governor responded the other time, he is already preparing for 2025 budget, because that matter is out of the question. 2024, he is looking forward to 2025 budget. And he has vowed never to present any budget to these former lawmakers who defected from PDP to APC. That's what he said. I think that with what I have explained to you now, you can now therefore see that the letters they wrote to all these financial authorities, both at federal and at the private level, at corporate level, like banks, those people have to ignore these letters and see it as mere distraction. They should not even pay attention to it, because Fubara did not violate any law. He has already presented a budget. So all the expenditure that Fubara is doing were captured in the budget of 2024, 800 billion naira budget that was passed to the State House of Assembly, that was submitted, was laid in the, let me use the word of the Constitution, that was laid before the State House of Assembly, and they passed it into law, and the governor signed it. They passed that Appropriation Bill 2024 of Rivers State. They passed it, and governor was presented to the governor. He signed it into law. So whatever expenditure that Fubara has been making since that signing of that law, that appropriation law, is valid. Therefore, FAAC, Federal Allocation Committee, or whoever has no right to stop Fubara from having access to the fund of Rivers State. And no bank should interfere or stop Fubara from accessing the funds of Rivers State in their custody. That's my position on this. And I hope that those at the federal level and the banks should understand what I'm talking about, and will not do anything that will tamper with the funding of the activities of the Rivers State government led by Governor Fubara. That's my take on this matter. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.